Okay, let's be real for a second. Are you constantly getting confused between determinism, possibilism, and neo-determinism? Is this one chapter costing you some serious marks in your mocks? Well, if you've ever felt that way, you are in exactly the right place. By the end of this explainer, I promise you, you'll have these core concepts down cold. We're going to turn this confusing topic into a guaranteed score booster for your CUET exam. So, let's dive in.
So, here's our game plan for today. First, we'll figure out why this is such a high-stakes topic for CUET. Then, we're going to decode the basic human-environment relationship, dive deep into the three big theories, learn some pretty cool exam hacks, and then finish up strong with a rapid-fire revision to make sure it all sticks. Let's go get you those marks.
Okay, let's just get straight to the point. Why should you give this topic your absolute full attention? Well, it's simple. The NTA loves asking questions from here, and honestly, they're often designed to trap students who only have a shaky, surface-level understanding.
I want you to think about your last mock test. Did a question pop up that asked you to tell the difference between these theories, and you just felt stuck? Yeah, that confusion is exactly what we are going to get rid of today, because every single mark is a step closer to your dream university.
So, here's the bottom line. This topic is a goldmine for both direct MCQs and those really tricky assertion-reason questions. It's basically the bedrock of human geography. Mastering it gives you a super solid foundation for understanding other big concepts like development, population, economic activities, you name it. Master this, and I'm telling you, it's a guaranteed score booster.
Let's move on and build our foundation. Before we can even talk about the theories, we need to understand the fundamental relationship they're trying to explain, this constant dance between human beings and the world around them.
At its heart, human-environment interaction is a two-way street. Think of it like a conversation that's always happening. On one side, we depend on our environment, we adapt to it, and we even change it. And on the other side, the environment totally shapes how we live, what we eat, the very cultures we build. It's this dynamic relationship that we're going to explore.
You know, in the very beginning, this relationship was pretty one-sided. Early humans were basically just listeners in this conversation, not really speakers. They lived in complete sync with nature, adapting to whatever it gave them. They were, for all intents and purposes, a passive force, just completely influenced by their surroundings.
But then, technology happened, and everything changed. The discovery of fire, the invention of the wheel, the start of agriculture. All of a sudden, humans weren't just adapting anymore. We started modifying. We built dams, we cleared forests, we built massive cities. Our role completely shifted from passive to active. And this is exactly where the different theories start to go their separate ways.
All right, team. This is the core of it, right here. We are now going to break down the three most important theories that CUET is absolutely going to test you on: environmental determinism, possibilism, and that middle path, neo-determinism.
So on one extreme, we've got environmental determinism. This theory basically says that nature is the absolute boss. It dictates everything: our culture, how our society develops, our destiny. In this view, humans are kind of like puppets, and nature is pulling all the strings. Then, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, you have possibilism. This theory argues, no, the environment doesn't dictate, it just provides a menu of possibilities. Humans, with all our technology and cleverness, we're the active ones who get to choose what we order from that menu.
This quote, "It is a fantastic way to remember possibilism." Just imagine nature builds a stage. Maybe it's a desert stage, or a mountain stage, or one right by the coast. But it's us, the human beings, who write the script and decide what kind of play, what kind of life and society we're going to perform on that stage.
Now, seeing these two extremes, a geographer named Griffith Taylor came along and said, well, hold on, it's not that black and white. He introduced something called neo-determinism, which you might also hear called stop-and-go determinism. This is the balanced middle path. It agrees with possibilism that, yeah, humans have choices, but it also warns that nature sets certain limits, red lines that we just can't cross without facing some pretty serious consequences.
Honestly, the best way to get neo-determinism is with the traffic light analogy. Nature is the traffic controller, right? When the light is green, we can go for it. We can pursue development. When it turns amber, that's a warning to slow down, be cautious. And when that light turns red, we absolutely must stop, because pushing past those natural limits is what leads to disasters like climate change and running out of resources.
And now for the fun part. let's get into some powerful exam hacks and practice questions to make sure all this knowledge is locked in and ready for you to just crush it on exam day.
Here is a super simple trick to remember the main idea of each theory. Just remember DPN. D is for determinism, where nature is dominant. P is for possibilism, where people are powerful. And N for neodeterminism, which is neither extreme. It's that balanced middle path. Say it with me now. Dominant nature, powerful people, neither extreme. See? Easy.
Okay, first question for you. Read it carefully. Which concept emphasizes that humans are passive agents shaped by their physical environment? The key word here is passive. Is it A, B, C, or D? Go ahead, pause the explainer, and lock in your answer.
And the correct answer is C, environmental determinism. Remember, this is the theory where nature is the all-powerful force and humans are just shaped by it, making them passive. Awesome job if you got that right.
Let's try another one. This is a direct, fact-based question you might actually see in the CUET. The concept of stop-and-go determinism was introduced by whom? Take a good look at those options. This is a name you've got to know.
The answer is D, Griffith Taylor. He's the geographer who proposed neodeterminism, or stop-and-go determinism, as that all-important middle path between the two extremes. Make sure you have his name locked and loaded in your memory.
All right, let's head into our final, super important section. We're going to talk about the common mistakes students make on this topic and then do a really quick, rapid-fire revision to seal the deal. So, pay close attention.
Okay, listen up. These are the traps you absolutely have to avoid. Number 1, confusing determinism with neodeterminism. I know they sound similar, but one is an extreme and the other is all about balance. Number 2, thinking possibilism means humans have no limits. It doesn't. It just means we have choices within the limits nature gives us. And finally, please don't forget the central role of technology in possibilism. It's technology that unlocks nature's possibilities in the first place. All right, let's do a super quick recap. These are high-yield facts for your notes. Determinism. Nature is greater than human. Possibilism. Human choice is greater than nature's control. Neodeterminism. It's a partnership between humans and nature, but with limits. The key name to remember is Griffith Taylor for neodeterminism. And the big idea of this whole chapter is that historical shift from adaptation to modification. Go on, screenshot this slide right now for your final revision.
So, how'd you do on the practice questions? Let me know your score down in the comments below. I'm also really curious, which of these 3 theories do you think makes the most sense in today's world and why? Let's get a discussion going. If you're feeling more confident about this topic right now, you are definitely on your way to becoming a CUE champion. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because in our next explainer, we're going to tackle another crucial topic from human geography. You do not want to miss it. I'll see you there.